For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 13 of Season 2 here at Real Oviedo. We are in the transfer window. Thank you for all of your suggestions for potential pre-contract signings. We obviously made some pre-contract signings in the last episode. If you missed it, head back and check it out so you can see the details in particular. Well, I'll show you quickly the successful negotiations that we've gotten down so far. We're going to be signing Rico from Leganés. He's coming in on a free. Castro from Chievo Verona. Vezo from Valencia. Timor from Leganés as well, and Cicciaretti coming in from a random Italian side. I can't remember quite who he plays for off the top of my head. Everything else here was already done in the summer transfer window. You guys said that I could genuinely consider selling on Iker Casillas to bring in another goalkeeper, so I might do that. At present, we only have Hurtado as backup, I believe. I think he's my only other goalkeeper. He's 70 rated currently, though, so he's not that bad. He's all right and could obviously step up to the plate should we sell Casillas on. He hasn't made any mistakes for me whenever he's played, so I'd be open to selling him. I have added a number of new players onto the shortlist as per your suggestions. 23, I think, is what it stands at right now, having already made, of course, 4 or 5 pre-contract signings already. David Soria is a goalkeeper that you guys recommended from Sevilla. I'm looking into him. Bernd Leno is available on a pre-contract. He's on 61 grand a week. Would be extremely unrealistic to do it, but if for whatever reason I am able to somehow pull that out the bag, then I'd be open to signing Bernd Leno on a free. Arrizabalaga is a player that would genuinely be very good for us on a free. He's available on a pre-contract as well, and he's only on £18,000 a week. So I could sell Casillas now, play Hurtado, and then have Arrizabalaga come in as my #1 goalkeeper next season. That sounds quite promising to me. Of course, let me know in the comment section what you think of that. Faraoni we already know about. Added Inigo Luque, or Lecu, I don't know how to pronounce that, I apologise, from Bilbao, who are, interestingly enough, our second opponents of today's episode. Carlos Salcedo is in there as a centre-back option from Fiorentina, waiting for scout reports back from him. Ima Mascarell from Frankfurt, a central defensive midfielder. Marvellous Nakamba was very popular with you guys in the comment section. Delis Gonzalez and Alexander Gonzalez, obviously we already had on the list. Move a little bit further down, we have Robert Ibanez from Valencia. He's a potential. I'm not too sure about him. We'll definitely want to wait and see what those final stats are like before I commit there. Danny Ceballos isn't available on a free, even if he was his own, or even if he was running out of contract. He's only 21 years old, but I could potentially try and loan him. I don't think Batiste would want to loan him, but it is an option we could use perhaps. Mislav Orsic, or Orsic, I don't know. I think it's Orsic. Could potentially be a left-sided midfielder option. We have Sergio Canales from Real Sociedad. Ailton Guevara, sorry, from a Brazilian team. No, he's Brazilian. I don't quite think it's a Brazilian team. I'm not sure, actually, off the top of my head. Who's he playing for? Sport. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I can't scout him, unfortunately, so I don't know anything about him, but I've added him to the list in case one of my scouts becomes free. Jose Pozo has always played well for me, against me, sorry, whenever we've played Almeria, so I've added him to the shortlist. Samu Saiz at Huesca was also recommended by you guys, as was Aga Akeche from, again, another Bilbao player. And we still have Lautaro Martinez here on the shortlist. Kenan Kodro was recommended to me by you guys. He played well against me for Osasuna when we played them recently. In fact, Osasuna beat me, I think, didn't they? And Abel Hernandez is on the shortlist too. He's available on a free. And we know that Abel Hernandez is half decent. So I might just throw a bid in for him without waiting for the scout report, to be completely honest. In fact, my staff are too busy. So I'm just going to throw in a bid for him now anyway. And I know that he can do a job for me. He's left-footed. Fast, can finish. I'll offer him an important first-team player. That would be a striking signing done. And then we could let Jonathan Pereira go, or at least Jonathan Pereira would only be a rotation option then rather than a genuine backup second option to Haselu, who's been brilliant for me this year. And Musa Konate, currently at Osasuna as well, is available on a he's not available on a free contract, but he does look very, very good. So I'm going to keep my eyes open on him for next season. Looks like he could be a decent player to look at. So we'll play the second leg of the Copa del Rey against Alaves. Of course, we won the first leg by 2-0. And then we have Bilbao at the end of the week. I don't know when the next round of the Copa del Rey will be, whether it will be before the end of January or whether the quarterfinal is a game in February and a game at the end of March. I can't quite remember how they schedule it. I know at some point there is a month between the two games, but at present it's just a week. So we're going to this second game against Alaves, hope to get a victory, and then we'll play Bilbao and, well, hope to get a victory. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Let me quickly go through and put Casillas on the transfer list whilst I think of it. So we'll see if we can actually free up some more money there, and hopefully we can get a win here in the Cup. By Gomez into Piete. Cross there to Takero, who's just managed to get there ahead of the defender and flashes the ball past the post. The first chance of the game after 8 minutes goes to the home side. Now, away goals, as we know, do count in this competition. Not really too sure what the defender was doing there. Away goals do count. So if we score once, that will leave Alaves, needing 4. If we make it 3-0 on aggregate with an away goal, then even if they bring it back to 3-3, we'd still go away or still go through on away goals. So we score once, they need 4. So it is not vital that we score the away goal because obviously we have a 2-goal advantage anyway. But if we do get that one away goal, then it's pretty much tie over then and there as far as Alaves are concerned. I don't see them scoring 4 against me. We drew 0-0 in the league. And we beat them 2-0, obviously. Oh, that was close. We beat them 2-0, obviously, in that first leg. So I don't really feel that threatened by them with regards to their goal-scoring ability. And obviously the conditions here aren't going to lend themselves to free-flowing, attacking, goal-scoring football, considering the snow is so heavy. I just overran that slightly, trying to get that back in there to Huselu. But we will find Huselu. And he's got runners around him, but tackled by the defender. They're quite solid defensively, actually, Alaves. They're pretty rock-solid between the sticks. But we just got lucky in the game in the Cup that we were able to get those 2 goals after defensive mistakes. So there might be enough to see us through. This one might be another 0-0 draw. I hope it's not. I hope there is some action to bring to you. And obviously, it's been quite end-to-end in the opening 15 minutes or so with a chance for them. Me trying to build something up the other end. But for now, we'll stay goalless. And as long as it does, we're going through. Correa out wide to Vitti. Back to Correa and turn quickly. Huselu, I've got Luis Sanchez there in some space. Try and find the ball out here to Alvaro Vitti, who's turned well. Oh, and I was certain that was going to be the away goal we were looking for. Great save by Pacheco. You get the feeling if Alaves are going to get themselves through to the next round of this competition, they are going to have to heavily rely on their goalkeeper here to keep them in this and not concede that away goal. Very, very close to getting it, but good save. Back up by Luis Sanchez. Drops to Piete, though. Go down the line here, presumably by Gomez. Inside to Takero, but Figueroa runs around him and picks the ball up. Correa, Huselu. Going to need some support. Correa is going again. I'll try and poke it through looking for him, and he's a great run. And is it a good finish too? Oh, no, I cannot get this away goal. Joaquin Correa, one-on-one, tries to find the bottom corner with people tugging at his shirt. Hits it with the outside of his boot to try and bend it back in towards that bottom corner, but it just didn't quite work. Freely with a throw. Back to Vidio. I'll go short to Sanchez and then into... In fact, I'll go to Figueroa. Okay, I will go to Correa. It was meant for Figueroa. It does eventually reach him. And Huselu, I just can't find the space to get the shots off. When I do find the space to get the shots off, they either go off the post or saved by the keeper. But the fact that we're getting into positive positions is a good thing. And eventually, I'm certain a goal will come for me. Trying my absolute best here. Get it back to Figueroa. Just hold off the defender. Luis Sanchez is there. There's Correa. Oh, I tried to spin there. We will get the free kick. It's a bit close to goal, though. I will try and lay it off to a teammate if I can. It's going to be a Correa. Oh, good strike, but Pacheco right behind it. Maybe it's something from the corner, perhaps. Correa will whip it in. It's a good delivery. Luis Sanchez is underneath it. It's going to drop to him here, but he can't get there before Piete hacks it away. Good physical battle between the 2 players there, and Figueroa can't quite win that header, but we will get the ball back. And Drill is looking for Huselu. It's a good touch and turn. Oh, I couldn't get the pass off, and LaGuardia gets the tackle in. 0-0 at half-time, but we have had the better of the play. Corners come in from Ibai Gomez. Very beginning of the second half here. Decent delivery, that. It's going to be dangerous. Vidio heads it away, and Augusto will pick it up. Oh, it's Ibai Gomez, sorry. And Varela heads away. Vidio tries to get rid of that, but Raul gets it around the corner to Takero, who's turned well and scores. Alaves back in the game. And back in the tie. 1-0 up, still 2-1 down on aggregate. They need another to take it to extra time. They need a third to go through outright. But again, to reiterate, if we score 1, they will need 4 total. So it's taken them, what, 90 minutes, 140 odd minutes to score 1 goal. And they're going to need another 3 if I get 1 as well. So I don't see it happening. But if I do need to score that away goal to make sure. Here's Augusto. Out to Katai. Good footwork, but will he be able to get the ball in? That's the question. He tried, and it's blocked, but drops to him again. Retsos will head that away. Knock it down with Correa. It didn't quite go as planned, but we've got possession, so it's the most important thing. Haseli will try and spin and get that to Correa, but it's not worked. Now we're in a bit of trouble. Here's LaGuardia. I read the turn, got the tackle in, and Correa again will look to break away. We use the run here of Vitti on the right-hand side, but he's out-muscled. No foul given there, just a solid physical challenge. 12 minutes to go here. I have got substitutes waiting to come on to freshen things up for me here, but the ball just hasn't gone out of play in ages. I think I made them in like the 62nd minute, but the ball just has been in play since. No fouls, no free kicks, no goal kicks, no throw-ins or anything. 10 minutes to go. We might have a stop in play momentarily for a goal. I'll try and get this back into Vitti, but Alexis cuts it out, put him under pressure, and that might go out for a throw-in. No, it's going to stay in play again. Kiko Femenia gets it under control. Tried to cross it there, but he's just gone with a dive. A slide tackle. Tiguero back into LaGuardia, back to Tiguero. He's got an option there, and he's threaded through Renato Augusto. Forced wide though. Cross comes in and headed behind by Retsos, and crucially so. Corner to come in here for Alaves with 5 minutes to go. If they score now, we'll go to extra time. But they've missed. Freda with the throw. To Dio. Sandoval. Dio. Haselu. I don't know whether to push for this away goal. Well, I guess I don't really need it now, but if they equalise, then we will go to extra time. So it would be nice just to put the tie to bed at this stage. And there is a bit of space here for Figueira, and I can't get the shot off before Vigaray cuts it out. But it is deep into stoppage time now. Carazzo with the corner. Underneath this is Aguirre, I think. Final whistle. We withstood the storm. Alaves with a better side. They win on the night, but we get the victory on aggregate thanks to that first leg lead. That's a relief. Bilbao lose to Deportivo, interestingly. We play Bilbao at the weekend upcoming, but there's plenty of transfer action and contracts and scout reports to be dealt with between now and then. Bolton have said they're going to match the £600,000 counter-offer for Figueira, so he hopefully will be leaving us in the not-too-distant future. That will free up another set of wages that we can then use for pre-contracts. Abel Hernandez has declined the contract because he doesn't want to relocate, but I could be persuaded. P.S. Give me more money. Oh, not 30. I'll offer him 23. That's 3 more than we offered him before, and I'll say crucial first team player, and hopefully that'll be enough to sway him. We will be freeing up some more wages, hopefully, at some point in the not too distant future as well, with regards to either Casillas and at least Figueira. So there is still options to use elsewhere. Hurtado has accepted the contract offer we offered to him, so he's been extended. Offers for Pineda, Orbelin. I've been told it's Orbelin Pineda, not Orbelan Pineda. So Orbelin Pineda and Haselu, but obviously going to be rejecting those. Interesting that they're offering as much as £15.5 million for him, though. He has been extremely good for me this year, one of my better players. So another offer from Ajax as well. He's getting a lot of interest, as is Haselu, obviously being the league's top goal scorer right now. At least he was the league's top goal scorer. Let's have a look. So is he still there? Yeah, on 12. Then Johnny on 11 and Leon on 10 with Bakambu. Ronaldo on 8 and Suarez there on 7. Milinkovic-Savic has gone to Bayern Munich as well. It's interesting. That's the biggest deal of the window so far at 22 million. Where are Barcelona in the league right now, out of curiosity? Because they were doing horribly. And they are up to 8th. Dizzy heights of 8th for Barcelona. And to be fair, they're only 3 points behind me. So I can't be too critical, can I? Although they're Barcelona and I'm Real Oviedo. Let's get a win against Bilbao. And hopefully we might be able to force ourselves up into those top 4 again. To Lovrencic. Some dodgy first touches going around right now, but Villalba puts an end to that.
That's a great interception.
Eraso out to Iñaki Williams. Forward to Santa Maria, starting up top for them now. Back to Eraso. Needed saving from Iker Casillas. That was destined for the top corner. There's really weird shadows on the pitch in this game. I don't quite remember actually ever experiencing this at this stadium so far in this save, but we're at home, and the shadows are really quite frustrating at the minute. I'm going to try and find that ball out there to Caicedo, and Pereira's done particularly well to do that. Cut inside the box as well, and Caicedo goes all the way almost. Arrizabalaga, a player that we're potentially thinking about offering a pre-contract to, makes the save to stop Caicedo from scoring. It's an early 1-0 lead here. Hernandez through that gap there. Whoop, to Galdames. That's a chop from behind. The referee apparently deemed that a legal challenge. My controller vibrated like mad there as he came through the back of me. Pretty sure that should be a foul and a booking of some description. I actually got a player sent off in the Arsenal series for a similar challenge. So the fact that the referees just are not consistent at all with decisions like that, I guess is realistic, because obviously we see situations like that in real life. But in a video game, you'd like to think that similar challenges, no, get up, I don't need another injury. I do not need another injury. You'd like to think that decisions like that in a video game would be consistent, and they might be about to take a 1-0 lead. But no, thankfully Casillas makes the save, and Lato will clear. Caicedo is getting back to his feet, but he's all right to continue. That's good news. He does have the injury symbol next to him, though, so he might not be at full capacity for the time being. And to be fair, he couldn't even turn on the ball there, but thankfully the defender took a touch. Caicedo will throw it back inside here to Lato. We'll try and work something here. I've got Jonathan Pereira there, and he'll spin and play that through. And Fernandes, the right back, doesn't give us a 1-0 lead because Arrizabalaga makes a good save. I am very much interested in him, actually, as a replacement for Iker Casillas. Eraso wins that header to flick it away. We'll try and work something else if I can. Fernandes is quite quick, but Sabin Marino has done well enough there to win the ball back for Bilbao. Pineda played in, heavy touch. We'll just turn and maybe try and find Villalba. Actually, through there to Jonathan Pereira. And Lovrencic does have some space out here. Now don't have anyone in the middle, though, to aim for, but actually, there is Pineda again. Around the corner to Villalba. Could look for Pineda for a second time. We have done. Pineda, finish! That's a very good move, and this guy, Orbelin Pineda, is really proving himself to be an extremely capable player at this level. I'm very much enjoying playing him. He's probably one of the best midfielders I've played with on the entirety of FIFA 17, and we've played with some extremely high-rated and high-quality players this year, but Pineda is just deadly for me. So effective going forward and defensively. Can't recommend him enough for you guys if you're doing a similar sort of series, looking for a cheap but effective central midfielder. 78 rated now, and proving to be just as valuable as someone that was 85 rated. Corner for Athletic. First half stoppage time. Sabin Marino whips it in, headed away by Pineda. At the heart of everything right now, offensively and defensively, but oh, how has Casillas kept that out? I don't know whether he reacted to it or whether that was just hit straight at him. No, he reacted. What a save! Unbelievable save from Casillas there. Still showing great reactions, even though he's in his mid to late 30s. Lovrencic flicks that on, and that's probably going to be half-time by the time it trickles out. Waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. And there it is. 1-0 up at half-time. San Jose. Inside to Itaraspe. Nice tackle by Pineda, though. Counter-attack opportunity. We'll use Villalba first and then poke it for Jonathan Pereira. Laporte isn't the slowest, but Pereira will be quicker than him. And I'm going to try and turn back and look for support. We'll drive inside, pass it across, and 2-0. Villalba buries it. Simple finish. On the hour mark, we have ourselves a little bit of breathing space now. The pace of Pereira, nice turn back inside. Laporte didn't read it. Driving into the box to work the opportunity to open the space up for Villalba in the middle. Slightly fortunate that the keeper didn't drive or dive across goal into it as he went back the other way, but it's 2-0 now, and I think that should be 3 points for us. And after losing to Alaves, I'm actually really pleased that we're going to come away with 3 points here. Still back heel from Eraso. Here's Beñat pushing forward down the line to San Jose, out wide here to Susaeta. Early ball in, and good header from Eraso. Defender wasn't able to get to it, misjudged the flight of the ball. They have a goal back here with still 19 minutes to play to get themselves an equaliser. We're going to have to be careful now. I would very much like to get the 3 points from this game, so I might just slow things down a little bit, keep possession for a while, and ensure that we get the 3 points. Might be a boring final 18 minutes, but a very important final 18 minutes. Says as he gives the ball away. Pereira out to Lovrencic. Strange first touch. Fernandes into Pineda. I'll go across here to Galdames. Oh, so much space here for Caicedo. I didn't even realise. Took me a while to notice. We'll drill it into the middle, and Lovrencic with the back heel. It's going to drop to Sandoval. Pressed LB to change player, didn't I? So he's gone for a dink shot. If he'd actually just shot normally there, we might well have made it 3-1 and secured the victory. As it happens, there's still 90 seconds to go, and anything could happen here. But Sandoval wins that, or just picks that up after Pineda wins the header. And I'll just look to keep possession here, I think. Play Sandoval in. He's come off the bench here, the youngster, and is actually has quite high agility at like 82 or something like that. So he's going to be able to hold off players. Fernandes played in, but again, like I say, just going to make sure we hold on to possession and get the victory here, because these could be a big 3 points with in the grand scheme of things of our season. So Lato will work this back inside. I could still try and work an opportunity to shoot. There was an offside flag there. Caicedo will flick that back in and San Jose will clear, and hopefully the referee will blow his final whistle any moment now. Acheta knocks that down. Galdames gets there. We'll just keep possession again. Cross to Caicedo, forward, and there is the final whistle. A victory for us. A big 3 points here at home against Bilbao. That might help open up a little bit of a gap to those sides below us, chasing those European spots. Osasuna beat Celta Vigo. Sevilla beat Valencia. That's a big game. Barcelona haven't played. Real Madrid haven't yet played. They've got Eibar away from home. Have a look at the league table. Actually, no, we won't have a look at the league. Well, we can have a look at the league table, but the next round of the Cup has been drawn. Espanyol and Betis will be in the next episode tomorrow. Then Espanyol and Real Sociedad. I wasn't sure when the next round would be drawn. Evidently, the quarterfinal is played in January as well as the round of 16. So very busy fixture list for us right now. We have an email. It's only a press conference, so unfortunately, no deal as of yet to come forward for Casillas. We'll advance as far as the Espanyol game, though, because we might... Well, we'll get the money from the Figueira sale confirmation, and hopefully we get transfer offer for Casillas, which we have done. Offer for Selu from Valencia? No. Offer for Casillas? 4.1. Give me 6 million and I will accept it. I would definitely take 6 million for Casillas. 36 years of age. Player sold. Figueira is gone. Abel Hernandez has accepted the pre-contract offer of 23 grand. He's coming in. We have a new striker for next season. I'm pretty excited about that, actually. Abel Hernandez is a player that could definitely do some damage in La Liga. We'll advance a little bit further and see if there's any news of that counter offer or even a further offer for Casillas. There is an Ajax coming in for Heselu now after previously bidding for Pineda. And Nice are offering as well. Thankfully, he's happy at the club because he's playing very, very well indeed. So we don't need to worry about him becoming unsettled. One final day to go until the Cup game against Espanyol, which of course will be the first game of tomorrow's episode. Press conference and press conference. So that's where we'll end it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. There will have been an episode of the Arsenal career mode earlier on today. We are up to third. 9 points away from Madrid though. Pretty sure the title is out of our reach, but we expected that this season, didn't we? We weren't expecting to be where we are. I'd be happy with top 10, to be completely honest. Atleti and Barcelona now into the European spots. The top 6 is taking a more familiar look, although we do need Sevilla and Valencia to start improving. Villarreal too, perhaps. But Athletic Bilbao, where are they? Oh, they're 7th. Well done, Ches. Zaragoza, Betis and Eibar down the bottom. Levante, Las Palmas and Celta Vigo just staying above them there. But that's going to bring today's video to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you later.